Welcome, everybody. Living in Sweden might seem like a dream with its beautiful landscapes and social welfare, but there are some real downsides to consider. In today's video, we'll explore a range of challenges that expats and locals alike might face. From dealing with long, dark winters that affect mental health to navigating a complex bureaucracy, we'll dive into the realities of life in Sweden. We'll also discuss some less visible issues like rising youth crime and social isolation. Let's jump in and take a closer look. Long, dark winters and winter health challenges. Sweden's winters are not only long, but incredibly dark. In some parts of the country, especially in the north, the sun barely rises for months at a time. This lack of sunlight can lead to vitamin D deficiency and even seasonal affective disorder. Many people struggle to maintain their mood and energy levels during the winter months. If you enjoy the sun, unwinding outdoors with friends, and barbecue, winter in Sweden can be quite an obstacle. 2. Expensive dining out and entertainment. Eating out in Sweden can be pricey. For instance, a meal at a casual restaurant can easily cost around 150 to 300 Swedish kroner, which is about 13 to 26 euros per person. A movie ticket is about 140 kroner, or around 12 euro. An entrance to an amusement park like Gröna Lund in Stockholm costs roughly 500 kroner, or about 43 euro. With these prices, dining and entertainment can quickly add up, making it hard to enjoy life on a regular basis. As a result, many people find themselves budgeting carefully, or opting for home-based activities to save money. 3. Social isolation and language barrier. Even though the Swedes are usually kind and helpful people, they are as well known for being reserved. As Swedes value personal space, build close friendships often takes time and requires patience. While many people in Sweden speak English, fluency in Swedish is often essential for full social integration and truly connecting with local communities. This language barrier can make it hard for newcomers to feel a sense of belonging. As a result, some expatriates may feel isolated and need extra effort to adapt and integrate into Swedish society. 4. Distance from other European destinations. Sweden is located far up north of Europe, which makes traveling to other countries a bit harder and pricey. A flight to Central Europe can easily cost 1,000 kroner or more, depending on the season and destination. If your family lives abroad, the distance can increase feelings of isolation, as visiting loved ones isn't always quick or affordable. Moreover, within Sweden, the long distances between cities pose a challenge for those who enjoy vibrant urban experiences, as major cities are spread out and relatively small compared to European hubs. Fortunately, Sweden repays for it with a peaceful escape to stunning surroundings where you can relax and recharge. 5. Limited work opportunities. Finding a job in Sweden can be challenging, especially for those who don't speak Swedish fluently. Many jobs require at least conversational Swedish, and employers often prefer candidates with local experience and education. Although sectors like tech and engineering are growing, other fields have limited openings for non-Swedish speakers. This can make it tough for newcomers from different professional backgrounds. Sweden's job market is competitive, and breaking into it without Swedish skills can be demanding. 6. Bureaucracy. Swedish bureaucracy can be very challenging, especially for foreigners and immigrants. The process of getting work permits, residence permits, and even some basic services like opening a bank account can take much longer than in neighboring countries. This slow process can lead to frustration and uncertainty, particularly at the start of life in Sweden, as applicants often face unclear timelines and frequent requests for additional documents. 7. Inefficient and outdated law and justice system. Sweden's legal system has faced criticism for lenient sentences, especially for serious crimes. Many convicted adults receive short prison sentences, even for the most violent offenses. Furthermore, for children under 15, there are almost no legal consequences, regardless of the crime. Instead of facing legal prosecution, minors who commit crimes are typically referred to social services. This approach is intended to focus on rehabilitation, but as a matter of fact, it has led to concerns, repeat offenses, gun crimes, and gang involvement. Plenty of residents feel that the justice system needs immediate updating to address the current safety circumstances. 8. Gang wars and youth crimes. Sweden has seen a sharp rise in gang violence in recent years, especially linked to organized crime groups like the Foxtrot network, led by Rawa Majid. Escalating gang conflict led in the year 2022 to over 391 shootings and 90 bombings, following 289 shootings and 149 bombings in 2023. The conflict between gangs resulted in many injuries and random deaths of innocent people. The youngest victim was only a 12-year-old girl caught in the crossfire at the fast food restaurant in Stockholm. This level of gun violence is concerning, especially in a country known for its peace and stability. Youth involvement is also on the rise, with many teenagers drawn into gang activities. Unfortunately, in recent years, gang members have changed their tactics and often forced or paid off children even as young as 11 to 13 years old to do their dirty job. Shooting, setting explosives, assassination. Sadly, there is a price for everything. This rise in violence has significantly impacted communities, raising fears about safety and future crime trends. 9. Violence against women and girls. Violence against women is also a significant concern in Sweden. Different reports show that thousands of Swedish women experience sexual violence annually. The statistics are dark and gloomy, and Sweden repeatedly ranks at the top of the European and worldwide lists. As if that wasn't bad enough, the average sentence for convicted offenders is around 2 years, which many believe is way too indulgent. Women's safety is another point which raised concerns about the effectiveness of the Swedish judicial system. 10. Ineffective immigration system. Sweden's approach to immigration has led to significant challenges. Even though the problem has been growing for many years already, it hasn't changed the way the government handles situations with immigrants. Over and over again, refugees are placed in separated districts, which limits their chances to integrate and adapt to the new home. These districts tend to be on the outskirts, isolated, and many residents face the language barrier as well as the lack of job opportunities. Additionally, children of immigrants often learn Swedish as a second language in schools, which also slows their adaptation. These factors make it difficult for many immigrants to feel fully part of Swedish society. 11. Migration crisis. As noted, Sweden has encountered significant challenges in managing immigration, which has contributed to a refugee crisis. In recent years, the situation has intensified, leading to increased tensions across the country. The controversial Quran burnings sparked violent protests around the world, bringing international attention and tensions to Sweden. Lately, to address the growing immigration concerns, the Swedish government has introduced another controversial plan to offer around $34,000 to immigrants who voluntarily return to their home countries. This offer is part of an effort to ease the strain on Sweden's economy and manage the increasing tension. Time for summary. These are just a few of the challenges that come with living in Sweden. Although the country has many positive aspects, it's essential to understand the whole situation. Sweden's unique cultural and social landscape can offer an enriching experience, but may require some adjustment. If you're curious to dive deeper into Swedish life, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll explore more recent facets of living conditions in Sweden. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.